for Flosstube #2. So I told you last time that I was going to Iceland, and that's where I am now. So this is my accommodation that I got through the course that I'm taking. So it's a 1-month course in Icelandic language, which I've been taking at the university for a couple of years. And then this was a scholarship that you could get. And so I'm here for a month. There's not a lot of pictures or art up here, so I sat in front of the light because I thought it was a cool light, but it's just a blur, and I don't know. I thought maybe it made me look angelic, but I think it is just maybe. I hope it's not annoying. Anyway, so here I am in Iceland, and my daughter's here as well. She's a student at the university as well, and she also got the scholarship, for which we are both very grateful. And so it's been very cool. When I first got here, I met somebody in my class who had access to this genealogy database that I didn't know about, that I signed up for since. And you can research your Icelandic heritage. And so we found out that we were related, 6 cousins or something, that I'm also related to our teacher. And so I got it, and I just looked up a lot of people on it. So I'm related to a bunch of famous Icelanders and a whole bunch of my classmates and my friends back home that are Icelandic. And so there were actually some people I wasn't related to. So not every person of Icelandic heritage is related, but I mean, it's a small population. So a lot are from like way back, like 6th, 7th, 8th cousins, that sort of thing. So they're taking us on field trips every second Saturday. So 2 of the Saturdays. The first one we went to a couple places from famous Icelanders from the past, like their homesteads, and a couple of waterfalls, and the most powerful hot springs in Europe, which I'll put some pictures up while I'm talking about it now, and you won't, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And that was all really cool and very beautiful. The classes are fun. Our teacher's really great, and yeah, there's a little COVID going around. A couple people have COVID, so today we did our class on Zoom. So they just want to be cautious, and everybody's testing and making sure that we're okay before we go back. So Iceland's great. I'm a prairie girl, so walking around outside and then turning and seeing mountains is pretty surprising to me. And being by the ocean, because I'm right in the middle of Canada and not near any oceans, and I love the ocean, so that's cool. I think I'm going to go on like a whale watching, puffin watching trip, which will be cool. I love whales. So yeah, I've been semi-homesick, but not tons, because, I have, one of my daughters is here, but thanks to, FaceTime and all that, I still get to talk to my family back home all the time, so it's not like, I don't know, if years ago I had done this and there wasn't that kind of communication, it would have been way harder. But I've just been going for a lot of walks, and I have to walk through a beautiful park on my way to school every day, and there's swans there and Arctic terns and ducks and geese. The other day the geese were out of the water with their babies up on the grass eating, and I gave them a wide berth as I walked around them, but some other people didn't, and they kind of chased them a little. So it's been good. One of the things I like to do at home, I have a few ukuleles, and I like to play the ukulele, so I kind of missed that. So just say, I went to the store here and I bought because I didn't want to buy something expensive in case I couldn't take it home with me. I bought a plastic pastel rainbow ukulele, which is probably totally out of tune right now because it's not really staying in tune, but it'll do, and it's still fun. So that's that's that. I do have a confession to make. I haven't stitched a thing since I've been here because there's lots of homework in our course, and then I want to walk around and see things. The weather here is great because the hottest it gets is about 14 degrees during the day, and when you're walking around a lot, you don't want to be too hot, and so I've actually been enjoying that. It hasn't been super rainy. Anyway, so this was, I had gotten this to bring here. It's an ink circles, and I told on the last video I had said that Samantha and I had picked it out, and yeah, I haven't done anything. This is what I did before I left to come here, and yeah, oh well, I don't feel terribly bad about it, but maybe I'll have some time. But there is a lot of homework, so and I want to do really well in the course, so yeah, so no stitching. But so a couple things that I was going to talk about aside from update of my trip is framing. So I don't have things to hold up here because they're all back home in Canada. But okay, I think I talked last time about how I had stitched the little needlework shop by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I changed some of the colors to match our shop. And so we're deciding how we're going to frame it. So we put it on all our social media for people to vote and choose from a bunch of different frames. I think I talked about this last time. And so I would like it if you guys had the opportunity to vote as well. So if you want to vote, I'm going to put up the pictures of all the different choices. If you want to vote, leave your vote in the comments, and we'll make it a little, we'll give you a little incentive. So I'm going to talk about some patterns in a minute, and the first one is a Gardner's Life from Dimensions, and it's really cute. It's like a little person in a garden, and there's a birdhouse and flowers and fruit and a cute little checkerboard design, top and bottom. Anyway, we're going to give one away. We're going to mail it anywhere in Canada or the United States as a prize for just randomly, we'll pick a name out of the people who vote for the frame for the needlework shop. So we'll show those. Put your comment in the comments below, and if you just comment, then you will be entered, and we will randomly pick a name and let you know who won, and we will mail that out to you. So let's get right into that. So the first one is that one, Gardner's Life. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, and hopefully you won't get too much glare because I have to read this glare on my glasses. Well, you could just read it from the glare, the reflection of my glasses. So it's by Dimensions. And so what I want to do right now, oh, see that, yeah, that glare's annoying. There's a glare there. Sorry if that's annoying. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to give some love to some older patterns that we've had around the shop for a while. So, but I still think they're adorable. So these ones are patterns that I'm not stitching them myself, although some of them I might at some point because I think they're cute, but that I just really like. And I think they've just like accidentally been overlooked. Plus we have, you know, a lot of patterns to look at when you come in. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Oh yeah, we're getting that glare again. Okay, so stitch count is 224 by 109, and you'll see the image, so I don't have to really describe it for you. I just think it's cute. It's not huge, and I just think it's a cute little stitch. And so whoever wins it will have fun with it, I think. The next one is Scarlet Quince, and it is Glade in Autumn. The artwork is by George Henry Dury, and it's a picture in New England. It's a man working at the edge of the woods. This is what it says on the Scarlet Quince website. The boulder-studded New England farming country on a crisp, sunny fall day. The oaks have turned red. Cattle graze in a cove surrounded by hills with the farm buildings at the edge. So this is not a smaller one. This is a bigger one. So 488 by 352 stitches, 140 colors, but it's so pretty when there's so many colors, and I'm sure most of you already have all the colors anyway. 20, approximately 27 by 20ish when finished. And I just think it's really pretty. I like the full colors. I like that the colors are not overpowering. And I love that there's just so much detail in it. And I just think it's a pretty scene. So I just wanted to highlight that one because I think it's nice. Next we have, these are not cross stitch, these are both canvas work. They're just little guys, so if you don't do canvas work but you're thinking of trying it and you want to get into it, these are just small. They're just around 6x6 or slightly smaller. They're part of a trio, and unfortunately I don't have the third one, so I can't show it to you. I mean, I guess I could get a picture off the internet and show it to you, but we don't have it available. So it's Northern Pine Designs, so Linda LaChance is the designer. And the first one is Blue Bayou. It's, I don't know, it's around 6x6. It's part of, Ebb Tide is the one that I don't have, and so it's part of that series. There's 3 of them. The other one I'm going to mention, and Ebb Tide, which you can look up on their website, which I will put a link to their website below. And as far as I know, they're still available. They're on the website, so I checked today. And it's just pretty jades and blues and a little bit of metallic. And I think if you were gonna try canvas work, it's a nice small one with lots of pretty colors. And so it might be one of these two, might be the one to start out with. The other one is Surf and Sand. It's around the same size. And it's got some watercolor in it, some other overdyes, some pearl cotton, some Krynic, some beads, all sorts of things. Lots of stuff to keep you busy. Really pretty, and like I said, not huge, so something that would not take up, you know, tons and tons of your time, because and if you're feeling sort of daunted by the thought of doing a canvas work piece, it's a nice and small one. And I just think it's really pretty. So that's why I included those two. I'm sorry that I didn't have the third in there, but it's called Ebb Tide, and you can get it on their website, and I'm sure we can still get it, or you can probably order it from them. The next is from Heritage Crafts, and we have lots of their stuff. Okay, the glare is really annoying in the bottom of my glasses. Oh, no, I got the glare from the camera. Anyway, and we have tons of their stuff, from the John Clayton stuff to the, you know, the cuter, this is one of the cuter ones, Peter Underhill, that's what this one is, and there's lots of different ones, the cute little birds, and anyway, so this one's called A Cat Can Purr Its Way Out of Anything. I'm a cat lover. I mean, I'm a dog lover too. I like any animals. Not tarantulas so much. Any animals, I like tarantulas and I respect them, just not necessarily, I'm not gonna have one as a pet. Any other animals though, I'm up for. And so Heritage Crafts, it's from the Peter Underhill collection. He's got a whole bunch. This is from the Cats Rule collection. There are different collections. And we'll put a link to the Heritage Crafts website as well, so you can look at that. The stitch count is 81 by 114. I just think it's pretty cute, and it's got a cat in it. Oh, that's one thing about Iceland. Cats, I guess because there's so much foot traffic, like I'm like in downtown Reykjavik, so there's lots of people walking around. The cats are so friendly, and so they're all like outside with little collars and bells, and when you come by, they come running up the steps or up the sidewalk or whatever to greet you. It's been great. There's this cute little calico cat that, maybe I'll put a picture of him, that greets me either on my way to school or on my way home from school every day, and well, not every day, but most. And he's quite adorable, so I really like that. Friendly cats. So like I said, the collection is Cats Rule, and I just think it's cute. Another time I'll talk about some more of the collection because they're really cute. Next one, this one is actually a discontinued kit, and I think we have a couple of them, and I don't know why, because it's really pretty and it's a linen art, and it's called Diva, and I just think it's really pretty, and I don't actually understand. I think we have them on sale right now, and so at the sale price, I think they're like a real steal because it's like a kit. It's got 27 count, I believe, in it, and it's 12.25 by 15.75 is the finished size, and there's a design printed on the fabric, so kind of cool, and I think it's just really pretty, and so that one is not one that is widely available, so maybe I should have just talked about stuff that you could get anywhere, but anyway, I just wanted to give it some love because we've had it for a while. We have 2 of them, I think, and I don't get that. Okay, here's another one for people who maybe are just cross stitchers but have kind of an interest in getting into something else. So this is a cross stitch and blackwork combination. So it's called Reluc. Oh, it's got another cat in it. It's called Relaxation by Berlin Embroidery Designs. They also have a website, and we'll put that link there too. It's done in black in the photo, in the demo, but you could do it in anything you want. So like a variegated thread would probably look really cool, and I think their demo was done on 32 count, but you can do it on whatever you want. And it came out to, let's see, on 32 count, 9 inches by 6 1/4 inches. So not huge, but it's a combination of blackwork and cross stitch. And so there's lots of good tutorials on Flosstube if you want to learn how to do blackwork. And I just think it's so pretty. I just love the delicacy of it. Delicacy? Is that a word that describes something that's delicate, or is that just a food thing? Anyway, whatever. I like how it looks delicate. But it also has cross stitch in it. And again, I think it's a good introduction to blackwork. If you just want to try it out for the first time, maybe it won't seem so intimidating. So yeah. So that is, that draws us to the end of our little parade of patterns that I think deserve some love. And yeah, please vote for our framing choice. Couldn't think of the word there. Sorry, I haven't had enough sleep. And I'm sorry that I said so many times. I do a radio show on Mondays because I do voiceover work, and I do this radio show. I don't say this much on the radio because I know what I'm talking about, and I don't have a script here. I don't have a script on the radio either, but I'm usually talking off the cuff, and I usually prepare in advance, although I did prepare a bit today, not enough apparently. And one day the person who answers the phone for my show picks up the phone, and I hear her trying to be polite. She's like, okay, yeah, I'll let her know. And she hangs up, and the caller said that they enjoyed the songs, but tell your announcer to stop saying so much. And I don't think I was saying that much, but apparently I was. You do notice things like that when I very first started to do voiceover. I noticed that I cleared my throat a lot. Not for any reason, like just, I guess it's like a nervous tick or something like that. Just little things like that. And I'd be recording something, and then I'd notice that I did it like 10 times in a 2-minute recording. And I thought, wow, I must drive people crazy if I am doing that all the time. So I think that I became aware of it and stopped doing it. But saying is just a nervous, I almost said it there. It's just a nervous thing, and everybody does it sort of just for trying to think of something witty or interesting to say. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. Please like and subscribe and share with all your friends, and we'll be back sometime soon, probably before I leave Iceland, with another. And thanks for joining me. Happy stitching.